EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for May 20th, 2020 for your Wednesday. High pressure is going to be off to our east. We're going to have a little bit more in the way of sunshine today than we saw yesterday, although weren't really too bad yesterday. Had a mix of clouds and sun. I think a little bit more in the way of sunshine today as high pressure builds off to the south. And the upper level low responsible for the rain that was supposed to hit us earlier in the week, as projected by the models last week, will now be extended from the southern part of the Ohio Valley through the Carolinas. Some heavy rain going off to our south here. But we will be high and dry today, and the breezy conditions will still be with us, unfortunately. So you're still going to have some breezy conditions today. 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts that are still possible, but that is a little bit, just slightly lower than it was yesterday. Not quite as windy as what we saw here on Tuesday, but it's going to be favoring earlier in the day rather than later for that. For those winds to be an issue, and then later in the day, I think I subside a little bit as high pressure continues to nose off to the south. But we are high and dry today, and then as high pressure anchors itself over the region here for Thursday, we are mostly sunny, and temperatures are going to warm up a little bit. So today we're going to have temperatures take a step back a little bit by a couple degrees, 2, 3, 4 degrees from what we saw for highs on Tuesday. So it's not going to be cold by any means. It's going to be temperatures still in the 60s, but definitely cooler by a couple degrees than what we saw on Tuesday. And then Thursday, we rebound back to the 70, 72-ish mark here for temperatures. So it's going to rebound here on Tuesday and get back to near average. Now, Friday, we were talking about this upper level low finally kicking out by the time we get to the end of the week. So Friday, that is still on schedule. It's a matter of timing now when the rain comes in with this. There will be some showers with it moving through, it looks like. And this system, as it's moving toward the region, is going to be in the process of weakening. So the heavy rain that's going to be found today over the Carolinas will not be heavy once this moves off to the north and east. It's going to be in a weakening state. So it moves off to the north and east and finally gets here either late Friday or Friday evening, and then it's just a few showers that are left over here at this point. So some scattered showers that are going to be late Friday, Friday night, and then hanging around a little bit on Saturday, at least part of the day. I don't think it's a total washout here on Saturday, but you do have the opportunity for some scattered showers here on Saturday as well. And here's a look at the latest NAM coming in. I told you one of the previous videos we weren't really certain whether this is going to definitely hit or not, especially since we were looking at models last week that expected Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be a deluge of rain, and we haven't had a drop. So we weren't really thrilled with the idea that this is going to be a big event. And I still don't think it is. I think it's going to be just some light showers, but there's a question of whether or not it would hit at all. And it looks like the NAM is now in enough of a range here to at least suggest that the European model and some others are not full of it. And we will get some showers in that time frame. But the NAM does bring it in a little bit later. Some scattered showers coming in during the evening as opposed to late afternoon on Friday. But these are just light showers that's left over with this upper level low moving through. And this is going all the way. This is looking at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, looking at the previous 6 hours of precipitation here. So not a lot left here at this point, but there is some indications that showers will be around on Friday night especially, and then at least to start Saturday. Not sure how long this lingers here, but the upper level low itself and the associated surface low will be right about here over the Delmarva. And it will be moving eastward. It's going to be dependent on how quickly that moves eastward to see how long the precipitation on Saturday holds on. At the same time, this system is continuing to weaken as it moves eastward. So the shower intensity might not be that great as we approach Saturday here and we get during the day here on Saturday. So even if it does linger for most of the day and you're mostly cloudy, which is their going forecast right now, you're looking at just some scattered showers and generally on the light side as it looks right now. So it does look like the start of your holiday weekend will be a little bit on the cloudy and spotty shower type kick here until we get this thing to kick east. And it finally does that here as we approach Saturday evening and pulls away. Sunday is going to be another day where the high pressure is going to be in the Gulf of Maine. So there's going to be, at least for a shore point, there's going to be an onshore flow here. If you're going down the shore this weekend, we're going to have the beach forecast starting for the first time this season. We're starting that this Thursday, like we do every Thursday before any weekend throughout the summer months up through Labor Day. It does start this week, and there are beaches open in our coverage area along the New Jersey shore points all the way down to Ocean City, Maryland. These are all going to be open, of course, socially distanced because of COVID, but we have those beaches open, so we'll be providing beach forecasts. But the whole point here is, once we get to Sunday, there's going to be an onshore flow here again. So areas closest to the shore points here, the temperatures are going to be held in check, I think, across New Jersey and Delaware because of that. The further in the interior you get, the warmer the temperatures will be. So expect partly cloudy skies here on Sunday. Probably stuck in the 60s here in the areas I circle, but further inland, we're probably in the 70s. At least low to mid 70s here for highs here on Sunday. So not too bad of a day and a recovery day here on Sunday for the latter part of the weekend. And then we get into Memorial Day Monday. Also partly cloudy here. Temperatures again in the very similar. Low to mid 70s in the interior, 60s because of that onshore flow off the ocean here on Memorial Day Monday. So not the worst holiday weekend in history. But not the best either. So we're kind of like in between there. And since we can't really partake in the parties and things like that with large crowds just yet, it's really not a total loss. So we'll just enjoy what we can here this holiday weekend. It will be a little bit warmer, though. So temperatures, and again, in the low to mid 70s in the interior, 60s along the coastline, closer to that area low pressure. And then once we get to Tuesday, we'll call partly to mostly cloudy skies. And again, temperatures generally in the mid-70s, a little cooler, probably 70, 72-ish, maybe warming up a little bit by the time we get to Tuesday near the shore points as this high pressure starts to move east and weaken with this next cold front that's going to be expected toward the middle of next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for May 20th, 2020. Have a great Wednesday.